Welcome back to Car Drive Next, where we bring you deep dive reviews of the hottest rides hitting the streets. Today we're looking at one of the most legendary names in American performance, a car that has carried the muscle car torch for decades and refuses to let it burn out. The 2026 Ford Mustang GT, the latest generation, doesn't just keep the Mustang spirit alive, it pushes it into a new era with bold design tweaks, refined technology, sharper performance, and an unmistakable V8 soundtrack that lets the world know the pony car is still running free. Let's explore everything this beast brings to the table. The first impression starts before you even fire up the engine. The stance and shape instantly tell you this is a Mustang, yet one that's been fine-tuned for the modern age. The front end is more aggressive than before, with a bolder, more squared-off grille that has an almost predatory look. The honeycomb mesh has been deepened and flanked by sharper LED headlights that now feature adaptive beam technology. They have a thin, menacing profile with a new 3-stripe daytime running light signature, nodding to Mustang heritage while feeling distinctly futuristic. The hood features deeper contour lines that lead into a functional center vent, channeling hot air away from the engine bay while giving the car that muscle car intimidation factor even at a standstill. From the side, the 2026 Mustang GT still wears the fastback silhouette that's been a signature for decades, but the proportions are subtly refined. The shoulder line runs clean and taut, flowing from the front fender to the rear quarter with a tighter, more athletic curvature. Wheel options range from 18-inch standard alloys to massive 20-inch forged performance wheels, wrapped in sticky summer tires that grip the pavement like glue. The side skirts have been sculpted more aggressively, visually lowering the car and improving aerodynamic efficiency. One of the standout changes is the slightly extended wheelbase, giving the car a better stance while also helping with stability at high speeds. The mirrors are now more aerodynamic, incorporating integrated turn signals and, on higher trims, a camera system for 360-degree visibility. Swinging around to the back, the design language stays true to the Mustang's roots but sharpens the edges. The triple vertical taillights return, now with a deeper 3D effect and sequential turn signals that have been made brighter and crisper. The rear fascia is more chiseled, with an integrated diffuser that isn't just for show, it genuinely improves airflow under the car. Quad exhaust tips sit proudly at each corner, and in the GT model, they're linked to an active exhaust system that can switch between quiet mode for neighborhood driving and track mode for a full-body drawer. A subtle ducktail spoiler comes standard, while performance packages offer a larger, functional wing for increased downforce. Step inside, and it's clear Ford wanted the 2026 Mustang GT to feel just as modern as it does muscular. The cabin is driver-focused, with a new wraparound cockpit design that makes you feel like you are sitting in a performance command center. The most striking feature is the massive 13.2-inch center touchscreen, seamlessly integrated with a fully digital 12.4-inch driver display that can be customized with different gauge layouts, including retro-inspired themes and performance-focused telemetry. Ford has adopted a more premium material approach this year: a soft touch surfaces, genuine aluminum trim, and available leather or Alcantara upholstery depending on the package. The seats are heavily bolstered for support during spirited driving but remain comfortable enough for long trips. On GT trims, they come with heating, ventilation, and optional Recaro Sport upgrades. The flat-bottom steering wheel features new multi-function haptic controls, paddle shifters for the automatic, and in manual variants, a perfectly placed shift lever with short throws and precise engagement. The sound system, developed in collaboration with Bang & Olufsen, delivers crisp, powerful audio, though most drivers will likely prefer the music of that V8 under the hood. Connectivity is state-of-the-art, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, built-in navigation with real-time traffic, over-the-air software updates, and a new Track Apps interface that allows you to log lap times, acceleration runs, and even G-force data. Under the hood, the 2026 Mustang GT proudly retains its naturally aspirated 5.0-liter Coyote V8, but this isn't just a carryover engine. Ford engineers have reworked internals, improved cooling, and optimized intake airflow, pushing the output to an impressive 500 horsepower and 420 pounds-feet of torque in standard GT trim. The engine sings all the way to redline with a more responsive throttle and a more refined yet visceral exhaust note. Buyers can still choose between a 6-speed manual transmission for the purists and a 10-speed automatic for those who prefer lightning-fast shifts. Both deliver a thrilling driving experience, but the manual continues to be a badge of honor among enthusiasts. Performance numbers speak for themselves as the new GT sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds with the automatic and around 4.1 seconds with the manual. Top speed is electronically limited to 165 miles per hour, though it's clear the chassis could handle even more. Handling has taken a big step forward, thanks to a revised MagneRide adaptive suspension system that reads the road hundreds of times per second and adjusts stamping accordingly. The steering is sharper, delivering more feedback to the driver, and the braking system with massive Brembo calipers hauls the car down from speed with authority and confidence. The 2026 Mustang GT also features a range of drive modes, from normal and sport to track and drag strip, each tweaking throttle response, steering weight, transmission mapping, and suspension stiffness. There's even a customizable My Mode setting that lets you fine-tune your perfect combination. For those who want the ultimate cornering machine, the optional performance pack adds wider tires, upgraded brakes, an electronic limited slip differential, and additional cooling for track days. As for pricing, Ford has managed to keep the Mustang GT surprisingly attainable considering the performance on offer. The base GT starts around $45,000, with the performance pack and premium trims pushing closer to the $55,000 range. Fully loaded with every option, including advanced driver assist features and luxury upgrades, you're looking at just under $60,000. Still a bargain for something that competes with cars costing much more. In terms of safety and tech, Ford includes features like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, rear cross-traffic alert, and a forward collision warning system with automatic emergency braking. While purists might argue that driver aids don't belong in a muscle car, Ford has ensured they can be dialed back or disabled for an unfiltered driving experience. All in all, the 2026 Ford Mustang GT is a perfect example of evolution without compromise. It respects its heritage while embracing modern technology and performance engineering. It's more refined, more capable, and yet still delivers the raw, emotional connection that has kept the Mustang name alive for generations. Whether you're tearing up the track, cruising down a highway, or just enjoying a backroad drive, the Mustang GT reminds you why this car has become an icon. Thanks for joining us here on Car Drive Next for this deep dive into the 2026 Ford Mustang GT. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed car breakdowns, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments, would you choose the new Mustang GT over its muscle car rivals like the Camaro or Challenger? Or do you think this is the one true pony worth saddling up for? Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your foot on the gas.